Hey guys, welcome to this video. Will Sebastian here. Don't forget to get my free training underneath. And if you go on my profile, go to streams, you can see my latest editors pick. So, Bitcoin, we all know what it's about. ETF decision supposed to come by tomorrow. So it's very, very much the point where you've got maximum intensity and maximum emotion really going into the market. People or investors, traders, speculators, people who want to even just have fun, okay, because that's the case for many people who buy crypto. It's just for entertainment, really. Will all be sitting, waiting on their seats, thinking to themselves, wow, you know what, this approval could be fantastic if the SEC just, click the button and say, go ahead, we'll be rich. But is that really the case? Okay, is that really the correct mindset to adopt? And I'm going to show you a couple of things and how to be a bit more cautious. So essentially, with any news event that is going to be very, very prolific, if it has previously looked like it, in this case, it would be approved, you will get this slew of up moves. You'll get this move like you can see, $24,000, $25,000, all the way up to 47. Things like that will simply occur on that market sentiment, that positive market sentiment that's causing people to start to get long. Now, that tells you a lot because it means this, all the way up, is heavily priced in some senses. There are others who think when this news is released, it'll go higher, okay, almost immediately, but there's many who don't, okay, and there is every possibility that because this is priced in, you will get that pullback before you see anything to the upside, okay? You can see already these moving averages over here are still well off price, okay? So if you're buying naturally, you're getting poor market value because you're buying at the end of a rally, okay? Or you're buying well within a rally at least. Now, I'm not saying that it won't come to this point, and beyond. I'm not saying that won't occur. I'm just saying you need to be very careful if you're buying Bitcoin or any crypto asset, because if you buy it now and it turns out that the news actually does the opposite of what you want, okay, it's going to hurt badly. Now, there'll be a lot of people who say, well, that's not going to happen, blah, blah, blah. But the fact is, in reality, you don't know. You just don't know. I mean, there is absolutely no guarantee that will occur. So in that case, essentially by definition, you are therefore taking a gamble. You're gambling on this occurring because it may be the case that the news comes out and it doesn't do that. For some reason, there's an inflow of negative sentiment, the market moves down, and you get back in line with these key price action areas, albeit Bitcoin has a lesser series of price data. It's still fairly new, but you may find once you pull back, you'll come in line with your key MAs, and you will also be able to refer to those price action areas, which I've just labeled. So that would be something like there, okay? So it could be the case that this happens. Now, the good news and the edge you have, if you take the safer, consistent route, is that if you don't take anything and it goes up, fine, yes, you miss the gamble, if you like. But on the other hand, you'll be much safer if you buy lower generally. Now, I don't trade Bitcoin or crypto specifically because it's a HVA. If I open up my watch list, I can trade everything else with consistency forever. I don't need to go for these enormous moves on crypto assets. But if you're looking for value and you're someone who is a believer in crypto and you want to invest, you're just naturally going to do it at a worse time if you buy here, okay? And it can even be the case that if the news does bring the market up, you will still eventually get a chance to rebuy on a fall. So don't treat this move as the be-all and end-all, okay? Because it's not. I mean, in the future, you're going to have rash moves on Bitcoin up or down, as you are on any asset. It's just with this, it's a lot quicker because you only really start to get movement around 2020 on this, okay? You had this peak in 17, but really things don't pick up and break that previous high till almost 2021, so it's not an awful long time, it's a few years. So there's a lot to be seen with Bitcoin, and I would just exercise caution in loading in immediately and buying up here because you're naturally buying a high at that point, okay? And that statistically, historically, is not going to be beneficial. and you are just running a risk. It's simply a gamble to believe that for certain you're going to go higher. Okay, like I said, it may be the case that it does happen like that. Could Bitcoin ETF could be approved, it could smash up. Wouldn't be shocked if it does whatsoever. But if I want to trade for the rest of my life, I really want to be buying on dips. And if I miss the gamble on the move up, I can always rebuy there. Okay, I can always rebuy at a lower price later. This is not the end of it. So don't think you've got to get this move or else. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope that helps. Don't forget to join my private trading room below, and I'll see you in the next one. See you there.